Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette 2020, and I am in my fabulous studio, my garage on the fifth floor. How are you guys doing today? Today is Saturday. You know what? I remember last Saturday, July 5th. I was in here at the same time doing the same thing. I guess I need to get a life. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you are asleep, and when and ever you do view this video, please stop by, take a moment, subscribe. You know what? I never ask people to subscribe. I'm literally always trying to get the info out before this wig explodes from the heat that's trapped in this garage because it's all cemented. I never get a chance to beg you guys to subscribe to my little channel. Yes, when I first started this channel, I didn't want any subscribers. I was literally just filming myself because of weight loss and, hair, but it was mostly weight loss. That was 6 years ago. I'm still fat. I've been smaller, gained the weight back. It is what it is. But now I do want a couple of subscribers. You know why? Because I want to get monetized. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So anyway, sit back. So what I want to talk about right now, um, people who gossip. Okay, I have multiple phones. But for me, I kind of get offended when people call and they have nothing to say. And what I mean by nothing is they're not really calling to see how I'm doing. Actually, they are calling to see what I'm doing, but I'll get back to that. They're calling to tell me information on someone else. You see what I'm saying? And later on, whatever information I divulge to them, they're going to call someone else and tell them information about me. So you see, it's a circular motion where whoever this person is, okay, that person calls this person, calls me, tells me about that person, tells that person, and then calls that person and tells them about me, and then that person calls someone else and tells that person. You see how it goes? In my later years, I'm 51, I chose just to stay away from it. And a lot of times these people are Christians, are saved, are sanctified, by the by the blood of Jesus, but yet they gossip. Isn't that supposed to be a sin? Like if you're calling to tell me, okay, someone is sick, oh, that reminds me, I have to check up on my cousin. Um, if you're calling me to tell me, if you are calling to tell me that you are sick, okay, I get it. But if, you know, D calls me to tell me that, R is sick, okay, I get that too. But then when D tells me not only is she sick, but how she got sick, and that her husband is not taking care of her, you know what I'm saying, because she's sick, that he's out screwing around on her best friend, but then her best friend, you know, is also married, but she has kids by D's, husband or whatever. It's just like no, 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 no. I don't need to hear all that. I don't need to hear all that, because how do you know that Dee's husband is messing around with the girlfriend or whatever? And does Dee know that you know that her husband is messing around with her best friend and all? Oh, honey, no, no, no. See, I don't need all of that mischief in my life. Like if Dee wants to call me and tell me that she's sick and that her husband is screwing around on her best friend and she knows about it, okay, that's fine. But for you to call me and tell me that, all this is going on, that's none of your business. But it's definitely not your place to tell me this information. Because for one, I don't want to know about it. That, if whatever's going on with Dee and the husband and the best friend and the two babies or whatever, it has nothing to do with me. I have absolutely nothing to do with that situation. They created that, the best friend, the husband, and Dee, and they can keep that over there. Let me tell you, I never want to deal with nobody's relationships or whatever. No, no, no. Mm-mm. You getting a divorce? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? When he's cheating on you or beating up on you, no, no, no. I don't want to hear that because you know what I'm gonna say. Then leave him. You know, I don't have time for that. I am by myself for a reason because I like peace. Okay, I don't want to be in a relationship if it has, any drama. I'm not saying that relationships are all smooth or whatever, but when you talk about men cheating and cheating with your best friend and, not out of work and the woman is taking care of the man and he's going out and buying cars and going on trips with other women and, doing all this crazy, just all of these stories. I'm like, oh, no, no. I don't need those stories in my life. I'm not saying that they can't happen. And hey, listen, if this makes you happy, to have a man that does all that or whatever, not saying that all men do. No, they don't. But you find out, someone's married to a doctor. Oh, they have the perfect life. And then you hear about the inside story and you're like, no, no, no. It's like, you know what? At this time in my life, I don't even want to know about that. Actually, I don't want to know about anything. I'm fine. I'm fine minding my business, doing whatever makes me happy. I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not trying to keep up with no one. No, you take them riches and those taxes and all of that stress and, the heartaches and the sicknesses and all that. You can keep that over there. I'm in a bubble right now where, I mean, I may be on Facebook every day or what is that, Instagram or YouTube, but that's viral, virtual, or via the internet. No, no, no. See, I don't need for people to call me every day and tell me about 15 other people and how good or bad they're doing or, their weight or, their stresses or their health or whatever. No, no, no. No, you guys can keep it over there. If you need me, I'm there. If you need me. But then, you go and help people and then they start talking about you. And then what they say about you comes around to you. And I'm just like, no, that's not how it goes. And I understand that people are sick and, when they're sick, they're not really in their right mind. But if they were talking about you before they were sick, and then you go out of your way to help them and they're still talking about you, no, mm-mm. No, I don't think you don't do that. I remember my grandmother, she had cancer and she never complained. My other grandmother, she had a lot of sick ailments, but she never complained. She never really asked me to help her with anything. Although I did live with her right before she died. Not right before because some things happened, but you know how family is. But they didn't complain. Especially my paternal grandmother, Betty Opa. She was just a pure angel. I'm nothing like her, but I'm just saying, she's a pure angel. But I'm just not that gossipy type of person. I like to hear, some tea from now and then or whatever, but I much rather not hear tea about people because, listen, I have it hard. People may act like they have it, the best, but when you look in, you're like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they may have the best job, the best marriage, but then their health is screwed up, or they may have the best marriage and not a job. It's just too many elements. No, I'm happy where I am. No, I don't have the best job. I don't have the most money. I don't have the biggest house or whatever. But I'm at peace. I'm happy. I am happy. You see the smile? I am happy. I'm disappointed in what is going on with the world. I'm sad that I can't travel. But that's entitlement, that's privilege. It's a privilege to be able to travel. And you see a lot of people are understanding how it feels to be at a disadvantage for whatever reason. For whatever reason. You see this entitlement with people, not thinking that they don't have to wear masks. But let's get back to gossiping and why, people gossip to you, but as much as they gossip to you, they're going to take that and gossip to other people. It was just somebody I know. I'm not going to name any names because she could, whatever. She's a hairdresser. She tell me everybody's business. Everybody's business. There's one person, only one person that she didn't talk about. And that girl was from New Orleans, but everybody else she just talked about. Family, friends, clients, everything. Okay? I didn't tell her much about my business because I mean, I don't know. I'll say this, she slept with 2 or 3 of guys that I dated. So I'll just leave it like that. Okay? I'll just leave it like that. But then it got back to me that she was talking much mess about me. And it may be because of jealousy, because, some guy came up to me. He ended up being someone that maybe not her type, but we went to Europe. He bought me things. He flew me out to different places. It was I would say a storybook romance, whatever. She fiends for that. I could take him or leave him. You see what I'm saying? I haven't been in a relationship in a minute, and I don't care. I prefer not to be in a relationship. Honestly, I do. I'm happier. I'm a loner. I have no problems being by myself. I actually love it. You know what I'm saying? I love putting on my makeup, taking on my time. I love wearing different types of wigs. I love being up at 2 o'clock in the morning making videos. That's freedom to me. But see, when you're in a relationship, you have to ask and answer and be considerate about other people's feelings. I like to be free. If I were able to travel, I'm telling you, I would have been to Cuba, some places in Africa by June, New Orleans for Essence or whatever. I like that freedom. So, what she may desire, I don't, but, the fact that she hasn't been with anyone for years, I don't know, I stopped dealing with her, whatever, after I found out that she was talking big mess about me. But then the person who told me that she was talking, a lot of stuff, found out that she was talking about me. I was like, you know what? It's time that I just erase all of you women from the radar. No, we don't have to fight or we don't have to argue. No, no, no. I'll just block you. And, the first one I blocked. The second one, I just stopped communicating and then I blocked. And my life has, not that it was a big thing because, we weren't girls where, we would talk every day. We would talk maybe once or twice a year, if that, or at different events or anything like that. But, it was no loss. It was absolutely no loss. One of them, invited me to a birthday party. She goes every year. It's like, no, I don't do that. I don't, no. But do you see how that goes around? She talks about me, but you don't have any problems with me up to my face. That's fake and phony. Those stiff people who, they're always uptight at an event or they don't say anything. They just sit back and listen and, eavesdrop or ear hustle on everybody's conversation. And then they go back and tell, all their friends. So all their friends know all of your family business. Oh, yes. Yes, they know they know more about you than, you do. See, I know. You guys keep all of that agony, that anger, that hostility, that gossiping, that envy, that jealousy, that the pettiness, go ahead and keep it over there. Because I'm not down with that. It's just too much drama. I guess since I was raised an only child, I have two half sisters from my father, but they're half. See, I wasn't raised with them. I didn't have to deal with them. I didn't deal with, I didn't deal with them now, for various reasons, but that's family business. I'm okay by myself. I don't need to talk to someone every day except for my son. That's it. Other than that, no, I'm good. I'm good. You stay good over there, and I'm good over here, and we're both good. So next time, people don't call me to gossip because they know, I'm a straight shooter. Oh, girl, I don't have time for that. But that keeps me at peace with myself and my surrounding. Okay? So, if you call and I'm cold, that's because you're saying something that I don't need to hear, and I'm not interested. All right?